All right. Just lower this here a little bit. There we go. So I can sit back in my chair here. All right. I got to get a little close here because I tried doing this video using a lapel mic and I don't know, no sound. So I'm using the phone's mic instead. All right. The purpose of this video really is to kind of let you know what I've earned on YouTube in the last year, and also telling you my journey that I've had over the last year. So back in 2011, let me take my glasses off here. Back in 2011, I started a YouTube channel called Blue Lightning TV, basically to teach Photoshop. I had been using Photoshop when I worked at NBC. I was there for like 35 years. 1975 is when I was first hired there, and everything was analog. Back in the dinosaur days, before computer art in any case, everything, you know, real airbrush, real paints. And then it transitioned into computers. So in 2016 and then again in 2018, I had heart attacks. In 2018, it was actually a cardiac arrest. It was like 2 in the morning, intubated for like 36 hours, sedated. I was really out of it, and somehow I survived. And after, I decided I just wanted to kind of start fresh. And during that time, it grew to over 1 million subscribers, which I was just thrilled about. Back in the day, Photoshop was the only game in town, and everybody wanted to learn it. And since I knew it, I decided to teach it on YouTube, which at the time, YouTube was only 5 or 6 years old. So people really were interested. And then I started fresh with a new channel called Photoshop Arthouse. I just want to let you know what I've earned and how many views I've had. And I pretty much started like a year ago. It's almost to the day. And it's pretty dismal, actually. I had 145,000 views, which was, you know, I'm not complaining, by the way. I'm just giving you the stats. Watch time, I had 4,500 watch hours. My subs are 3,000. Revenue, drum roll, $26.05. Well, I just became monetized maybe 3 weeks ago. It took me like 11 months. I have 63 long-form videos, Photoshop videos, and then 22 shorts. The shorts I just added maybe 2 weeks ago or so. Photoshop started to integrate AI in the application, which is great. They have a lot of partner models that I've been using. And the AI-related tutorials in Photoshop has gotten maybe 4 or 5 times the amount of views that I would get just teaching Photoshop. So I've been doing more AI within Photoshop. But my heart is really in pure design and artwork. I do create my own personal artwork. I'll put the link in the video description of my website. My passion is paying homage to 20th century art genres. It's such a rich tapestry. Oh my God. I basically try to replicate the feeling and the intent of each of the art genres. I've done a lot of book jacket covers over the years, and I've been very fortunate. I have 2 posters that are in the movie Dream Scenario, starring Nicolas Cage. I've done stuff for the Kennedy Center about 3 or 4 decades ago, actually, a series of posters. I've been very lucky. When I retired, I wanted to keep doing how to use Photoshop. It takes a lot of time to create each video, for me anyway. Back at NBC, I worked on a lot of different Adobe products, After Effects, Illustrator. The only application I've kept up with is Photoshop because I just love it so much. So I'll continue to do it until either A, I physically can't do it, or B, not wanting to do it. I'll just sign off with saying 2 things that I say on my Photoshop Arthouse channel, and that is, be safe and be kind. Especially at these times, it's so important to be kind. And I'll leave you with those thoughts. Take care.